Involved in a personal injury case? Well, one of the hardest decisions to make is when to hire and which firm to hire to be your legal representative. Attorney David Boehrer of our trusted advisor, the David Boehrer Law Firm, is back with us this morning to discuss. Good morning to you.
Hey, thanks again for having me. I really appreciate it. I'm starting to really enjoy this little TV bit. Thank you very much.
Well, we appreciate having you on, so let's go ahead and get started. If someone has been injured through no fault of their own and they are looking for a firm to represent them, will you walk us through what the process would be like at your firm?
Well, when you contact my firm, either by phone or through email, you'll receive a phone call back from my office and we'll bring you in and we'll discuss with you what happened. If you're injured, if you still need treatment, if you need to see a doctor, we'll help you find that right doctor. We'll also get you to the right department inside the firm who can help you, either it's work comp or personal injury. But you'll get the attention you need, you'll get the direction you need, and you'll get the help you need when you sit down with my office.
So what's the timeline like? Is there a standard when it comes to a claim?
You know, the timeline for everybody is different. It could be shorter for some and longer for others, just depends on the case. And that's what you're more worried about. You want to make sure that a lawyer understands your case and keeps you informed of that timeline. And you always have an understanding of where you're at in that case. And that's the most important part when you hire a lawyer or you hire a firm, is that that firm is going to keep you up to date with what's going on and where you are at in the process of the case.
Would you suggest a potential client interview multiple attorneys or law firms before they hire one, and why?
Absolutely, absolutely. I would suggest interviewing as many law firms as you can. Having said that, there is a time frame. You don't want to wait too long. You don't want to wait several weeks. You want to interview as many as possible and as quickly as possible as you can. And what you're looking for is what that attorney or that law firm has to offer you. You know, ask them what their timeline is, what their time frame is. If they're one of the quick turnaround, here's a quick buck attorney, that's probably not what you're looking for. You know, the person, I laugh, the person who wants to give you the quick dollar is the insurance company, because that way they're not going to wait for an injuries to be found later. They just want to give you a quick buck. So make sure that timeline is laid out for you and you understand it. And really what it comes down to is make sure you like the person you're talking to. And if you like and trust the person you're talking to and you like and trust that lawyer, then you've found yourself the right law firm. But don't take too long to do that.
A law firm has so many people behind the scenes in addition to the primary attorney. So who else would a client work with at your firm?
Yeah, my firm, you'd work with a lot of people, starting from my receptionist at the front desk, who's the face and the voice of my firm, through all sorts of different departments. It really depends on what the situation is that you have a problem with. Is it a work comp injury? Is it a motor vehicle crash? It depends, and if you have one of those situations, you'll go to that team, but you'll work with several different people in the firm as you work through the process to get to a good resolution of your case.
Why is it necessary to have other team members working on a personal injury claim alongside the attorney?
You know, it's a great question. It's very important to have other team members. As much as I think I know everything, I realize that it's important to surround myself with people who know more than I do. So if you have a particular problem, maybe in a work injury, I send you over to my work comp department. Or if you have a problem with personal injury, I send you over to the personal injury department. If it's a products case or a medical malpractice case, it depends on what you need as a client as to where you're going to go into my firm. So it's important that I have people in all aspects of the injury field that can answer your questions, help you out, lead you in the right direction, and get you to that final result, the best result, which is what we're trying to get for you, is that best result.
So if a personal injury claim ends up going to court, who goes to the court and why is that important?
Yeah, this is a major concern for a lot of clients. They're afraid to go to court. And I'll tell you, most cases don't go to court. But if for some reason your case does go to court, I will try that case. I'll be the guy sitting next to you in the courtroom because I was the guy who gained your confidence, who you decided to hire to bring this case to trial. And it's interesting. I was talking to a couple friends about lawyers on TV and how most of those lawyers don't even practice in the state of Nevada. They don't live here. Some aren't even licensed here. That's another thing. We went back to earlier question, how to find a law firm. When you get in there, make sure the person you're talking to is actually the person who knows what they're doing in the state of Nevada, can practice here, is licensed here. Make sure the person you're getting confidence in is actually the one who's going to do the work for you. That's what I can promise you in my firm. Although I have other attorneys that I can work for you, who will do things for you, I'm the one who's going to try your case. I'm the one with the dog in the fight. I'm the one who's there with you all the way to the end. And I think that's what's important. And I think you have to understand that when you're hiring an attorney, especially here in Las Vegas where you have out-of-state attorneys trying to grab business. I think you want to know that your guy is here in Las Vegas with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with us before we wrap it up this morning?
You know, I would. In the state of Nevada, or back in the city of Las Vegas, it's typical that most people be in a car crash at least 3 times. And we live in the greatest city in the world, where people come from all over the world to see it and to visit it. And because of that, people get in car crashes here. And rather than be behind the 8 ball when you don't know your lawyer, don't know who to find, you want to go to a lawyer you trust. And I find that in the past, my clients have come back to me because I've helped them the first time. And I think that's the greatest compliment I've ever been paid, is when a client calls me the second time and says, hey Dave, thanks for the help the first time. I was hit again, can you help me out again? And I would encourage you to find that lawyer and have that right person help you.
All right, thanks, David. We'll see you again soon. David Boehrer Law Firm is located in Henderson on Stephanie Street at Warm Springs. Call 702-750-0750 or visit dblf.com for more information. You can also see this segment again on our website, lasvegasmorningblend.com.